what has Tulsi Gabbard, who is the Director of National Intelligence, what she's accused the former Obama administration of doing? A coup.
Yes, great to be with you, Steve. So this is pretty historic news, but I would say it's the beginnings of what could be historic rather than the release itself in terms of what kind of accountability is received because of it or is effectuated because of it. This is all about, what's been now in the moniker been known as Russiagate or the Russia collusion hoax or Trump colluding with Russia, that whole thing that has been largely discredited, and it led to the Mueller investigation and all sorts of other things that ended up doing nothing, and Trump obviously has been reelected in a landslide victory. However, the American people feel like that the accountability for that and a true proper investigation for that has never quite been had, even though other actors like Devin Nunes and John Ratcliffe and others have talked about it. She now, in her role for the last 6 months, has gone in there and done sort of a forensic audit of what kind of steps led to that foundational report that led the Obama administration into believing that there is collusion with Russia and that they quote-unquote hacked the U.S. election in 2016. And she's basically released over 100 documents that detail that there was no intelligence that was saying that was the case until December, right after President-elect Trump won the election. And then suddenly they did a U-turn and created this intelligence, allegedly, that led to the groundswell of everything else that happened from that. So this is a big deal if it leads to indictments and arrests of people, maybe not Obama, but others in his orbit, Clapper, Brennan, etc. But that will sit with the DOJ, Pam Bondi, and it remains to be seen if that happens.
Democrats aside, I mean, how populous is former President Obama still in the States?
He is popular, and that is one of many reasons why people believe he is untouchable, even if these allegations are true. And how much was he personally involved in it? Obviously, none of that has been litigated. It would be a big deal to go after any president, including him. The issue is the Rubicon has been crossed in the way in which they went after Trump, from raiding his home and indicting him and arresting him for all sorts of things. But I don't think that's going to happen. It's more other people that are not exactly sympathetic figures around him, like the head of the CIA under him, John Brennan, or the head of DNI, James Clapper, James Comey of the FBI. These people are not exactly sympathetic figures, and it'll be very interesting if Tulsi Gabbard's release today is a first step towards seeing some kind of accountability in terms of indictments. But a lot of people are not holding their breath because it's been 8 years now since that, and nothing has really happened.
Speaking of the Democrats, what's the Minnesota branch up to?